What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for Cold Bear Sports. Hope you're all doing well, lads. We have interesting racing tomorrow. I zoned in on Listowel a bit, and I think I've come up with a couple of interesting runners. So stay tuned. I'll mention them in a minute. One is 10 to 1, and one is 5 to 1. And then there's an interesting horse in Beverley. Definitely a horse that could bounce back and get the win again, so we'll touch on that in a minute. And then just at the end of the video, I have 3 horses in my tracker that I'm not going to tip them up or anything, but I'm just going to give them out to you. It's the last chance saloon. The last chance is gone, but the 3 of them are running tomorrow at big prices, and I'll just give them out to you. If you want to back them, you can, but if they don't show nothing tomorrow, they're going in the black book and gone on my tracker. But anyway, I have 3 tips for you, and then I have 3 horses that are about to be kicked out of the tracker lively. But who knows, they might all win tomorrow. You get your treble up, 12 to 1, 10 to 1 and 9 to 1. Right, so interesting. Let's just recap today. We had 1 selection in Leicester. Just unfortunate. Look, it was an apprentice race and a young lad riding the horse, and it just went too fast. And look, it happens in these apprentice races, but from the 6 furlong and the 5 furlongs, he was doing 10 and change. Like, when you're rattling off 10-second furlongs, 6 furlongs from home, there's only one result. You're going to be walking. So just went a little too quick went a lot too quick on the front end, and just left the horse vulnerable. Definitely cost him getting placed anyway, whatever about winning. But yeah, I think the first furlong went very steady, and then all of a sudden they were doing like consistently the next 2 furlongs 10 and change, and then I think even the 3 out, they were just very close to the 11 seconds, so they were moseying. But anyway, look, we don't dwell on losers. Couple of interesting ones tomorrow, and let's hope we can get it done. Right, quick word. So we'll start with the 252 in Listowel. No, sorry, the 402 in Listowel. Petticoat rule. Now, this is interesting for me tomorrow. If ever 7 furlongs around Listowel is going to suit a horse, I think it's really going to suit Petticoat rule. I think it's kind of made for her, if I'm being honest. I think she likes to sit handy. She can travel well, and I really think around here it's going to suit her. So hopefully she can bag a good posse. And the 7 kind of constantly turning into the straight, and I just think it might be right up her alley. Wayne Lordan takes the ride, and she has a bit of close form tied in with the Harrington horse here. There was nothing between them before. Similar weights. She was getting a stone off the Harrington horse that day. She gets the same stone tomorrow, but I think the track dynamics here are really going to suit Petticoat rule. Now, I might be wrong, but I'd highly doubt it. I think the way she runs, the way she travels, she's always very good at the 2 pole to the 1 pole, which is something you need in Listowel. You want to be travelling well turning in here. So she's definitely there, and it's not the stiffest 7 in the world, and I think it just could be made for her. So look, although it is a rise in class, she ran a really nice race the last day. She's not the biggest filly in the world, so lighter weight in a better race. Now, I don't want to put you off the Dermot Weld filly, lads. It absolutely bolted in, so, but that's favourite. You can get 5 to 1 on this one. You might even get a bit bigger. So Dermot Wells was really impressive. But look, it's got a hike in the weights for that. And look, who's saying the Weld might win again? But at this price, I would really play her each way. And if any would like, say, throw this out the window for a minute, a straight place bet on her, you'll probably get 5 to 4, something like that. You could look at that angle as well, and that could be an interesting angle on Petticoat rule. But we'll go to point each way at 5 to 1. So definitely interesting. Then we're going to go to the 540 Comfort Line, ridden by young Wesley Joyce, one of, talk about learning on the job at a rapid rate. Just becoming more and more a jockey all the time. So really, really great young lad. And Comfort Line ran the last day in Punchestown. Now look, he was running well, but just turning in, he just got caught on the hop a little bit. They went steady, and then a couple of lads kicked around the outside a little bit early, and he just got caught on the hop, and then he stayed on again. Now look, I think Comfort Line at 10-1 is a cracking each way bet tomorrow. Make sure, lads, and find the best bookies that are paying the most places. But a very good young jock on board. I know the guy well, nice, lovely young man, and yeah, I'd love to see him getting a winner here. So what we're going to do is in the 402 Petticoat rule, 5-1, a pint each way, and Comfort Line 10-1 in the 540, a pint each way. Now, and I'm going to do a pint each way double, 10-1 and 5-1. Look, even if the both plays to be a bit of profit, but I would be really interested in the place bet maybe on the Petticoat rule if someone was looking for a little bit of stronger action of 5-4 maybe to be placed. Right, we'll leave that there, but yeah, each way double and 2 each way singles on 2 interesting horses. And I see young Wesley Joyce has another ride in the 252 at Listowel, talking tough, but he was 7-2, so I just leave him out. But definitely a jockey to follow. Rides out of Johnny Murtagh's stable, but I see Mulvaney Camp giving him lots of rides, so really, really good. Right, let's move on so to my third selection, Buford in the 515. Or Buford, yeah, 515 at Beverley. Right, this horse, lads, won on his return. They only put him up a few pounds. I think he's only up to, I don't quote this, but he's probably around 64 now or 63. But he disappointed the time after. Well, he didn't disappoint. They ran him back 3 days later, and he definitely bounced because he was coming back from a return. He won, and then they ran him real quick, and he just wasn't himself. And if you can forgive him that run, you still might have a nice horse handicapped on your side. Now, we do have to sidestep the poor run, but I think Buford is definitely an interesting runner. He's around 7-4, I think. So a pint win on Buford, the 515 at Beverley. And then let's just wrap it up. So the 402 Petticoat rule, pint each way. Comfort Line, the 540, a pint each way, and a pint each way, double on the 2. And then Buford in the 515 at Beverley. Definitely interesting, but we have to forgive him the below par performance after his good win. But I think he'll come back again. He'll probably win a couple more. Right, and then I'm just going to give you the 3 horses that I had in my tracker that were getting the boot out the door. So listen, Billy Roberts is in the 445 in Beverley, 9-1. Out me way 520 in Newcastle, ran well there before, 10-1, and Alaskan Lady 550 at Newcastle, 12-1. Now if you want to do something with them, do, but if they don't show nothing tomorrow, they're going out my tracker now like lightning. Anyway, best of luck. Hopefully we could click a winner or 2 tomorrow, and yeah, kick the bookies in the nuts.